Good morning, everybody. I'm Professor Ritesh Patel from Institute of Management, Nirma University, Ahmedabad. I'm working in the area of economics and finance. Today, I'm going to deal with very important topic of the research known as bibliometric analysis. I'm sharing a PPT with all of you so that you can learn the topic. Okay. I hope the PPT is visible. The bibliometric analysis is one of the methodology that explores a particular topic, its different streams, and proposes the different influential aspects and outcome. So, bibliometric analysis covers both the qualitative and quantitative analysis. So here you are covering both the qualitative aspect and you are also covering the quantitative aspect. It is all about examining a domain in the detail. Okay, it covers basically three parts of the analysis, that is technical analysis, the research stream, and the future research directions. So technical analysis deals with the technical aspect, the research streams deals with the research aspect, and the future research directions deals with the future researchers. I will be explaining you first the entire topic and then I will show you in one paper that how it can be performed. So first is different steps that is being involved behind the development of this particular process. So first is a selection of theme. Okay. So under a theme selection, you are going to select a specific theme that is going to explore and that's going to give you the idea that how it is going to make the sense. Okay. So theme means a broad area like financial market linkages or portfolio diversification or social entrepreneurship or the woman empowerment kind of stuff. So a basic theme means a broad area that you take, and on that area a study is possible to explore is known as the theme. Okay, then we have to explore the keywords. Keywords means what? The words around which the topic is moving. Okay, so keyword tells you about that what kind of words you are going on to select it. Now keywords are normally the keywords that we are always putting in the papers to explore it. Under that keywords, what happened, that shows you the areas or the domains or the subdomains which represent the main theme. Okay, like say for example, for financial market integration I'm using a word stock market linkages, so that represents that particular area. Say for example, for women entrepreneurship I represent a word called as entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, or a venture run by women. If this kind of words I'm using, that is known as this kind of keywords. Okay. The next is about derive and filter the results based on the quality standards and relevance. So you need to derive and filter the results based on the quality standards or the relevance that we are considering. Quality standards is ABDC standards over there that either we're supposed to follow, or ABS standards we need to follow, and then we need to check its relevance, that how it is going to make a sense and what is going to make the sense on that. Then we need to have the final sample selection. So under a final sample selection, we are going to apply the filter and then we are going to decide that what kind of samples to be selected over there. And then we will perform the technical analysis and SLR. So under the technical analysis and SLR, we will decide that what kind of technical analysis we are going to cover under the influential aspect and how we are going to perform the systematic literature review. After that, an important concept comes where we do a synchronization of the outcome of the paper. Okay, so we need to cover the paper outcome, we need to synchronize the working on that, and then we need to write the draft on it. So under a technical analysis, we need to go ahead with a certain identification, like identification of the influential aspect of the most and the least studied countries, markets, influential journals, authors, and the articles and topic. So under the influential aspect of most and least studied countries or markets, I able to know that the which are the most studied countries or which are the least studied countries. Here, identifying the most studied countries, are able to know that which countries are studied more and that can be considered to explore further. And the least studied countries or markets are the one where the study is conducted very less, and likewise we can approach them in a more better way to cover up the things. Then we have the most influential journals that is going to cover the influential aspects. Okay. Then we need to have the authors over there, that most influential journals are covered based on the number of citations, papers, authorships, etc. And then we need to cover the articles or the topics. That is the examining the most influential articles and the topics will help me to decide that what kind of topics or articles are important, okay, and that one should refer in order to explain, understand the idea. Then there is a co-citation analysis. When we perform it, it shows the research stream. It shows that how the research stream is done and what way the stream is explored and what way it is done. Then the next is co-authorship analysis, that going to show me the authorship pattern. Okay. So under that it will just show me that how a particular authors are working over there, what is their pattern and how they are going to work upon that. Okay. The next is cartography analysis, that is keywords cross verification. So whatever keywords you have used, is it the same keywords that you are going to explore or you are going to have some other keywords when you are capturing it? So under a cartography analysis, you will know that what kind of words you are going to have. Then you need to perform the content analysis. So under that you will do the SLR, that is systematic literature review. So under SLR you will understand that how to perform the analysis and what analysis to do. Then the content analysis of multiple stream articles you need to do. So over there you will be identify that what kind of streams is to be covered and how it is to be covered. And the next is I will do is I will cover the future research questions which can be explored by future researchers. Okay, then writing the draft of the paper is important because over there you will understand that what content you will need to link with each others, what are the important articles, and how to go in a one flow. So I have given you a brief gist on this, okay, in initially 5 7 minutes. Okay, now I will be showing you a paper through which you will get a real life exposure. Okay. So, a bibliometric review of financial market integration literature. Okay, this is my own paper which is published in International Review of Financial Analysis. That is ABDC A category journal having impact factor of 8.2. Okay, so here you just see there is a different dimensions that is being covered over there. I started with the introduction and motivation, that what is the reason to cover up this particular topic over here. Okay, now this is an important content that is covered over here. Okay, just a moment. So here under a financial market integration, I have covered a period from 1981 to April 2021. So there are a research question and objectives, that is what are the influential aspect of top journals, authors, most studied and least studied countries, influential and trending articles and topics. First research question we are exploring this. Second research question we are exploring is identifying the key streams in the financial market integration literature. And the third we will be checking is the relevant research question to explore the further about the FMI. Okay. So here the methodology that I have covered is two-stage methodology, that is under stage one the influential aspect of SMI, under stage 2 co-citation, stage 3 co-authorship, stage 4 cartography. And for that we have used a was viewer software. Was viewer is a free software. So in the next session I will teach you that how to take the data and how you can apply a was viewer software on that data to explore more about that. Under a sample selection process, I have a first step where I will be writing the article search. Okay, so I have used a Scopus database. In order to perform a bibliometric analysis, you need a certain database that can be either Scopus, Web of Science, or maybe Google Scholar. Okay, the keywords that we have used is very important. Now here you just see we have used a word financial market integration, equity market integration, financial market linkages, stock market integration, and stock market co-movement. Now selection of the keywords is very important when you perform the bibliometric analysis. You need to decide upon that which keywords are important, how they are going to do, what I can select as a keywords, and how it is going to cover up over there. So these keywords become important when I have to select it. Okay, then based on that keywords I will do some search which is ranging from the period 1969 to 2021, where I have 500 and 2028 articles to cover up over there. Then after we will do a filtering of articles, that is inclusion and exclusion of irrelevant articles. That is journals which are not included in the ABS list are removed and are resulted in 3749 articles. Okay. So ABS list we have preferred to select it, and the articles which were not in ABS list we removed it. That so that has given us a result of 3749 articles. Okay. Filtering of articles. So filtering we have done as per the ABS 3 and above rank journals, and that has given us 3749 articles. So we have removed the irrelevant articles where MFI is not a direct content. Okay, FMI, sorry. So, see, many time it happens that you receive the article. Now, you just see that articles, the topic which is addressed is finally 100% related to the domain that you are exploring or not. Sometimes it happens that it doesn't relate to the domain that you are exploring upon, and likewise, it is not going to give you any clear-cut idea on that. Okay, so when the domain is not explored properly, you need to remove the irrelevant articles which is covered up over there. Okay, so after that I will be able to get a final database of 260 articles for the content analysis. Okay, from that I'll be covering that content analysis 260 articles. We have used a proper Excel sheet to explore the topic, and when we have done the final review, we able to identify the influential aspect and 5 streams. So I'm coming to the next point over there. Yeah. So till the sample selection process, I have explained in that. Now you can just see over here we have covered the most and the least studied countries. So that shows that the countries which are studied more, the countries which are studied less. The countries which are studied less can be covered by future researchers in order to cover up over there so that they can cover up with the better outcome. Then we have the journals. So these are the main journals, which are the top journals, which are highly studied in ABDC. Sorry, which have highly studied the financial market integration topic. Okay, so we have decided journals based on 3 categories. That is the number of papers, the citations, and the citations they have received per document. Okay, that we have done upon over there. Then we have the top influential authors that shows us the authors university wise with terms of the documents, that is the authors with the highest and lowest document that they have studied, and the citations that they have studied it over there, and per paper citations that they have received upon over there. Then we have explored the top cited articles, which shows citations, total cited articles, how much they are going to cover up over there. Okay, and likewise, be able to identify that. Now you just say this is a 2007 article, which is having 1,450 citation because it is one of the popular and strong article in the domain. So which are the articles that are very strong and that has contributed significantly are cover up over there. Similarly, this is a trending article. Now, there is a difference between the influential and trending article. Under the trending article, the article goes in the way that we have a citation and we divide it by per year. So, we're able to get per year citation. So, under a per year citation, we able to know that how much citation it has received. You just see this article was published in 2007. Despite of that, it has the same number of citations. It has a good number of citation per year. Okay, this is indicating that this article is still popular. So under a trending article, even though the article is published in the previous years, you able to get in the same way. Likewise, you able to make it in a more better way. Okay. Yeah. Then after we able to identify the summary of key papers, but prior to that, I want to just come back to the stream, okay, and then we'll come to that. So here figure 2 shows me the co-citation analysis. Co-citation means the two papers is cited by third author. Co-citation analysis means two paper is cited by a third author. So here you can identify that there are different colors like blue, yellow, red, green, and purple. So here the color that is given, it shows that how this particular outcome is derived. So 5 different colors represents 5 different streams. This 5 different stream shows that how the article or how the work is done. Okay, those authors which has done a more papers, their circle is relatively high. So that is that their article has received more citations. Okay, This is a co-authorship pattern. Okay, so here I took a scale of minimum 3 co-authored paper with 130 citation. So this gives me an idea that if the author is writing 3 papers and they have 130 citation, that articles comes in the place. Now it is interesting to know that there are around 12, 15 authors which are over here in this network. That means there are some authors who are working over here and they are exploring the topic and they are putting this in the place. Okay, so that's what comes in the place. Then cartography analysis over there. Under the cartography analysis, you can just see over here, that is we have the financial market integration, all the keywords which are important comes in the place over there. So here you just see the cartography analysis keywords are represented. See, under the cartography analysis, the word which is highly represented is important, and highly representation of the words gives the outcome that this word is important. So here you just see stock market integration, evidence market, stock market integration, this market integration, financial integration. This all word is representative word, linkage. So if this kind of words comes in the place, that means you are clear that your words that you have selected is important to decide upon the content. That means you have selected a right word. If you select the right keyword, your cartography analysis will resemble the same result, and likewise you will be able to make it. Now, one thing is important. I'm just going back to the point. Yeah. So here there is a summary of key papers in each stream. So you just see the first stream is portfolio diversification with financial market integration. So the authors, what kind of study objective they have, what technique they've used, how much within the markets, and what were the findings. So likewise, all the things will come in the place. Similarly, for second stream also we have explored the paper. For third stream also we have explored the paper. For fourth and for fifth stream we have explored the paper. Now, what thing is comes in is that writing the content. So here you just see the first stream is equity market integration. So first I will give you an overview that what this stream is representing. Second, I will show that what kind of study is being reflected over there when they have it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Anybody has any doubt or any problem or something like that? Okay. So here do you just see the stream is represented and it shows that the government it shows that the government is this country is doing what and what. So that means this is government related literature, this is other literature. So whenever there is a literature you have to explore it and you have to tell it in a proper way. See, synchronization is very important. Then second stream is where the papers pertaining to the financial market linkage with respect to crisis event and formations of the group will come in the place. Then the third is time varying financial market integration will come in the place. Fourth is co-movement among the oil stock, real estate, commodity, bond, and cryptocurrency market will come in the place. And likewise for fifth, is portfolio diversification considering the financial market integration will come in the place. Now here, sorry, at the end you have to propose a future research question that shows that which question is there, how it is going to affect, and what way it is going to affect. So this 58 research question. When you review the paper, you will identify that these papers are working, and likewise you will tell that how this paper are working and what way it can cover and what it cannot cover. So you will be able to explore it over there that how this paper is covered. So I just show you one Excel sheet through which you will get that how a systematic literature review is done and what way it's going to give you the outcome. Okay. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. This sheet is opening. Okay. Yeah, I hope the Excel sheet is visible. Just a moment. Okay, now it is visible. So see, this Excel you need to prepare. Now, first of all, you will identify the stream, then you will identify the keyword. You will derive the result of that keyword from the Scopus or Web of Science database. Then you will apply the filter. First, you remove the duplicate papers. Then you remove the quality-based papers. So either you can apply the ABDC or ABS criteria, and then you apply the filtering criteria, and then you finally decide what the paper is. Okay, so here you have a serial number wise papers over there. So author's name, the year of publication, the name of article, the journal name is there, the ABS ranking is there, the impact factor is there. Whatever paper you have selected after the filtering, you need to do this SLR on this. Okay, so and decision is accepted if you found this paper is should be considered for the review. Then empirical in nature, the research stream. When you perform the core citation analysis, you'll be able to perform the research stream. Then brief about the paper. So this gives an idea that what this paper is all about. Then you need to talk about the research objectives of the paper. Then the research hypothesis. Then the contribution of this paper. Then its methodology that includes the study sample and characteristics and data source. That is what were the samples, how many people are covered, what not covered, everything. Type of data. Okay, so daily log returns or daily data or monthly data, whatever is. Any type of theory or model which is employed in paper, or any technique or economic model is applied in paper. Okay, variables are dependent, independent, and mediators. Any variables if it is applied. Then the conclusion and future research derived from the paper. Sometimes it happened that you read the paper and you came to know that a future research question is possible. Then you have to derive it from that. Okay, so when you derive this future research question, first of all, you have to list out all those questions which is coming after all this paper. Then you have to see that how many of you is already explored, and whatever is not explored, that only you can propose as the area. If you just look it over there, we have done the review of all the 260 papers. I just show you over here. 259, 260 papers. It is already covered over there. Okay. 260 papers which is already covered over there. Okay, so over here one thing is important, that is whatever paper you are taking, you supposed to take it in that way so that you can review it. See, ideal sample size is 200 to perform the bibliometric sample. Okay, so you have to work upon that. You have to decide that how much data you can explore and what way you can explore and what you can make, and likewise you can decide upon that how much data to be given over there. Now, see, one thing is very important. When you do bibliometric analysis, you have to be very, very careful in one analysis over there. Under a bibliometric analysis, certain key points are very important. First of all, the selection of stream. So, first of all, you just see that whatever topic you want to study, somebody else has studied it already or not. If somebody has studied, there is no novel contribution you can make, and likewise, you're supposed to discard that contribution. Second thing is that if somebody has not studied the topic and you have a possibility to study the topic, then you can make it available over there, and you can go ahead that how you want to go about the topic. Once it is done, then the next things will come in the place, a selection of a proper journals. Okay, so you apply the keywords, you download the results, you filter the results, and likewise you just see that how it can go and what way it can go, and likewise you make it in a way so that it can capture a particular sense. Okay, now it is not easy to capture the sense of it. In that case, you need to perform one thing is that you first decide the theme, then decide the keywords. For the keywords, you decide upon that whether it's going to make any sense or not. Okay, and then after, you just decide upon that how to go about a particular analysis or how to go about a particular outcome. Okay, if you thought that this outcome is not worth enough to consider, ignore it. Okay, and if the outcome is worth enough to consider, better you consider it and perform the analysis. Now under the analysis also, you do it in that way That is how you able to capture the outcome, that is results and all that. First, do the prima facie result. If you able to identify a good journal which can be targeted, then you have to draft the papers in consideration of that journal's guidelines. Certain journals has a guidelines with respect to the number of words. So read the guidelines carefully before targeting the journal, because if there is a word limits, then you have to target the journals accordingly. Okay. Once you do that, then only you finally apply the filter, you do the process, you do the data analysis, and you decide what sort of things to be go about over there, or what not to go out there, and what to cover, what not to cover over there. Once it is done, then only you just take the things, that is how it is captured, what way it is captured, and how it is to be explored over there. Okay. Once it is explored and once it is done, okay, then only you can make the things that how it can go about over there. Okay. Once it is being captured, okay, just a minute. So over here, one thing plays an important role when you just capture it. So that thing you keep in the mind. And one thing is important, then when you apply and you go ahead with the concept, you need to decide upon that how it can go about, what way you can go about, and how it can be captured again over there. Okay. So that thing is going to make a sense when you are going to apply and you are going to work upon that. Okay. So all these things makes a very important sense when you procure a specific topic and you have it over there. So bibliometric is one of the fundamental and very easy methodology to apply upon that. But when it comes to SLR, it creates a very severe issues over there, because whatever sheet I've shown you in Excel in the SLR, you have to type. You cannot copy paste. Top this bibliometric as a topic is accepted in a top journals. The top journals are going for its review, and when they are doing its review, they are exploring it for a very seriously. At that time, they are checking plagiarism also. So all these things need to be typed, hand type, okay, rather than that, because then you do, then only you will be able to read and you'll be able to understand the topic. Okay. So likewise it goes over there, and likewise it will make the situation. Okay. So that thing captures over there very well. Okay. Because it gives you an outcome when you will be putting that as an results over there. So you decide the topic, you explore the topic over there. Okay. And likewise it can be done in the way that you can have it over there. So see, whatever is there, simultaneously you can decide what topic you are taking, how you are going to have it, and what way you will do. Once there are three parts, once you are doing with the topic, then you have to filter the data and finally decide the sample. On a second part, you have to perform the technical analysis on that, and on a third part you need to do the final analysis on that using the data that you have it, so that we'll be able to capture it the outcome, that how we will be able to fulfill the outcome of that. Okay. So once you able to fulfill that outcome, then only you'll be able to show it. Okay. I just show you now how to capture the data from Scopus. Yes, please wait. Okay, so under a Scopus data, you will, when you open the Scopus, you will get this kind of screen. Okay, so here there is a documents, authors, researchers, discovery, and affiliation. We will go at the documents. Under documents, we have so many options available, but we will select the article title, abstract, and keywords. Instead of selecting only the article titles, we will capture the article title, abstract, and keywords. That gives a better idea over there. Okay. So say for example, I'm writing the word financial market linkages. I will write the word, I will click on the search, so I will get certain results. So I able to get results, it will be displayed. It is 2550 results which are displayed over there. Now over here, have a certain filter to apply. First, I will apply my subject area filter. As this topic is for finance, I will apply the economics and finance area as a filter. I will just consider only article. I will consider the article which is written in English, and I will consider the article which is from the journals. Okay, this much you have to apply, and then you have to put limit to. The moment I will put limit to over there, it will give me a further filtered results, that is 1246 article. I will click upon over here. I will click on the export. Okay, and then I will decide a CSV format. Please download only CSV format because WAS Viewer as a software is taking only CSV format. So here I have to select the bibliometric information. First column is by default selected. You have to select the second column, and third also you have to select where include references is important. Then you have to click on the export sources. Okay. So the moment you will do export sources, it will keep on exporting the sources documents over there. It will take a while to download the data. Now it is downloaded. Okay, so I will now stop sharing it over there. Likewise, you have to download the data for all the keywords. Okay, the moment you will download the data for all the keywords, you will know that how it can be captured and what way you can interpret the results for that. Okay, so I'm just putting it over here. Now data you already have, I'm now applying it in was viewer software. Okay, yes, I'm opening just a was viewer software. Was viewer is freely available. You can download it and you can use it. Yes. Was viewer is a little time consuming software, so it takes around 30 seconds to 1 minute to just open here. So please be patient and wait. Yeah, I'm just opening it. Yes, it is now open. Okay. So this is a boss viewer software where it shows this kind of window when we capture it over there. First, you need to go to the create. So when you go in the create, it will give you three options. Okay, create a map based on network data, create a map based on bibliometric data, and create a map based on text data. You will go to the bibliometric data. You will click on the next. Over here, it will give you another three option where first to be selected, that is read data from database. Over here, you have to select an appropriate source. As ours is from Scopus, I will write the Scopus and I will write the topic. Once I will have it, I will click on the next. Here it will take around 1 minute because it has to read the data. So it will take around 1 minute to read the data. It will take around 1 to 2 minutes because based on the file, it will read the data. Here, the software will read all the data and then after it will give you the result. Yeah. Okay, so here you can just see a window is open where it shows a co-authorship, citation, bibliometric coupling, and co-citation, and there are unit of analysis. So we will go first with the bibliometric coupling analysis, where we'll have a certain units of analysis, that is document, source, authors, organization, and countries. First, I will go to the source. Okay, I will click on the next. The moment I will do next, it will give me that minimum document, so I will keep minimum as 1. Over here is a citation 0, so I will get all full 352 sources. We'll click on the next, again next, then I will get a full list. Now here you can just see, based on the documents, I found that the highest number of paper is published by Energy Economics, followed by Resources Policy, then Applied Economics, then International Journal of Finance and Stock Markets. Okay. Over here, in citations wise filtering, the highest papers is number is Journal of Banking and Finance, Energy Economics, Journal of Money and Finance, Journal of International Finance, International Review of Financial Analysis, likewise. Then I will do right click, I will do export selected sources. The moment I will do export selected sources, a new window will open that will give me results in txt file. I will give them the file name and then I will export it. Okay, so I will be giving here publication journals. The moment I will write and enter, it will export the result. The same I can also have it in the graphical form where it will give me a result in the graphical layout. Yeah. So it shows that which journal is important to cover and which is not to cover. Like here you just see the certain journal, the full name is not mentioned. So you can increase the size over here and that will give you the full name. Instead of circle, you can also create a frame. So that is going to create a larger name for you. Okay. Once you have this, you can click on the screenshot and save. The moment you will do that, you will be able to download the results, journals, and then JPEG format. Okay. Likewise, it will show the result. Okay. Now, similarly, we will also perform it for the countries, where how many countries are covered, that we will capture the countries with the highest document and the countries with the least document. So you know that which countries has covered highest and which country has covered least. Okay, and likewise it will show me the picture that which country has highest and which has lowest. Similarly, I will go with the authors. So which author has the highest number of papers and which has the lowest. So you will find that this author, certain authors has highest and certain has lowest. So when you do that, you will be able to get a result and you'll be able to know that how it is captured. Okay. It will take a while to just generate the result. Now it is a documents that shows that how many documents are there and which document has a highest or lowest citation. Okay. Similarly, you can also see the influential organization. So the moment you will see it, okay, you can just see that which institute has a highest number of papers and lower, like NBER in US has highest, than IPAG in France, that school has 6 papers. So likewise, you will be able to capture the result for that. Then the same result we will capture using co-authorship analysis. So under a co-authorship, there are three criteria: authors. So first, I will click on the authors, that which authors are there. So I will keep a threshold that I'm keeping that minimum 2 paper they have published, and their publication has minimum 20 citation. When I put the criteria, it will give me the graphical picture that shows the co-authorship pattern. Now here you just see the co-authorship pattern shows a very flattered. That means there is no, in between layout which gives us an outcome over there. Okay. Second is co-authorship. That organization, the co-authors belongs to which organizations. So I will again apply the criteria, and I will also have it so that I can know that from where. So mainly there are three institutes from where the co-authors belongs is. Okay, very rarely. Then there is a countries, that co-authorship exists between which countries. So you just see majority is United States. That author has a co-authorship with the Chinese author, UK authors, Germany, Australia. So every country's authors, wherever they have the co-authorship with some other country, you're able to know that where they are having it over there. Okay. So likewise, it shows the relationship between the other authors. Now after that, we'll go ahead and we'll have it co-citation analysis. Here the cited sources we need to take. So here cited authors, sorry. Cited authors I need to take. So I have capped 20 as a threshold for minimum citation. I can increase it to 30, 28, so that I can get around 500. Now the moment I do, I'll be able to get a clear picture. Yes. Now you just see there are different colors I can see. I can have a four color. One is red, second is blue, third is green, okay, and fourth is yellow color. There is one purple color also, but that is very nominal, so not visible. So there are four result stream which is identified by this particular keyword. Okay. Yeah. Then after, I have to do a cartography analysis, which is the last one. So I will click on the create. I will go on the create a map based on the text data. Then I will go on calculating the bibliometric from the boss viewer. Then I will take again the Scopus database. I will take the file. It will read the file again. You have to select title field. It will read the file and it will take some time to read it fully. Then under binary counting and full counting, you have to take full counting. Okay, so here you will put a threshold that how many times the word is occurred. So I took that it is 10 times it is occurred. Yeah. Just a moment. Yeah. Yeah, my apology for revision. So I found that 10 times word occurrence. The moment I will do, I will have a 32 words, and that for 32 words will give me another chart. Now you just see I able to know that which are the words. Okay, so the words are international linkage, equity market, co-movement, then exchange rate, volatility, spillover, dynamic linkage, financial co-integration, economic growth, empirical evidence. So all these words will be covered under the financial analysis, and all these words represent a financial market integration as the topic. Okay, so this results I will perform in the WASP viewer. This results will give me an idea that what kind of words is being performed and how the analysis is done, and what way the analysis is done, and what it represents when we are doing the analysis over there. So, see, when you are exploring a topic, you have to be very, very careful in evaluating the topic, in evaluating the performance, in evaluating the outcome. So we have performed the analysis using the boss viewer. Now, once you apply the boss viewer, you're able to identify the database. When you're able to identify you're able to identify the results. When you're able to identify the result, you have to filter it in the different criteria. You have to put it, you have to analyze it, and likewise, you'll be able to cover up the entire outcome in a very strong manner. Once you will do that, then only you'll be able to write a proper draft based paper. See, bibliometric analysis in the management studies, it publishes in top rank A and B category journals, which are having high impact factor. So if somebody publishes over there in the high impact factor journals, naturally the value will be on the different orbit. So if you able to complete it to that level, that will be able to give you a strong outcome in your overall analysis, that will able to give you a strong base when you will perform that analysis, and you will be able to handle it. So that's why one can take a call what to do, how to perform the analysis, what do, and how to go about that. Okay, I suggest you decide a topic properly, go ahead with the proper keywords, download the results, filter it out, decide a proper sample, and then perform the bibliometric analysis on that. Bibliometric analysis has one of the important advantages, that when you perform bibliometric analysis on a certain topic, you will be an expert in that topic, because then you will be able to know a detailed outcome on that, which is a hidden, and the most important aspect of that is future research questions. So the moment you will be able to identify the future research questions which are affiliated with that, you will be able to know that there are what streams which is still need to explore in the topic, how it can be explored, what thing to be done, what not to be done, how we can make it more strong. All these things you will be able to identify when you will be putting that in the picture. So that all things makes a very important sense when you will apply and you will have it and you will be able to capture it. Okay, so that is what I personally believe is to do about when you go about the analysis. Okay, and more importantly, you need to see that how that is going to capture the particular outcome when you will be covering it up over there. Okay, so that analysis will also be captured, and that analysis will also be explored when you will be covering it up over there. Okay, so that makes a sense when you have it, when you explore it. Okay, I suggest you to go about this. My best wishes to all of you for that. At the last, I like to say that Journal of Business Research, they have one paper, and that is on the bibliometric guidelines. Okay, there are two such papers which is published by that journals. That is Journal of Business Research. I think you can refer that. Referring that paper will give you an idea, that is what kind of words or how it is to be selected, what kind of analysis can be done, and what way you can go, what way you can make it in a more presentable or a more important way to explore it again to the market. So that's going to make a sense when you are going to apply it, or you are going to capture it, or you are going to give a benefit of it. Okay, so that's going to make an important sense over there. Yeah. So likewise, it can go, and I suggest you to just have it, just check it, and makes the things in a way so that it can go in a more proper way, in a more balanced way, in order to explore the outcome. Okay, so that's what comes in the place over there. Yeah. Thank you so much. My best wishes for your future research. Thank you.